Welcome to Grim Dark Gains, a weekly podcast where we help you ascend from an ungore to a gore to a bestigore,
Wow.
because they're the
Wow.
best.
3 tiers.
Today we're going to give you top 5 best protein, carb, and fat sources. But before we dive into today's topic, as usual, we will chat about our life, lifting, and hobby. Hello, Eli.
Hello,
How are you
Alex.
today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I've been better, bro. I've been
Yep.
better. Hopefully, by the time this podcast comes out, everything is resolved. But my Instagram account got suspended for what seems to be a very stupid reason. I think it's the reason, but I haven't figured it out yet. I'll talk about it next podcast. Hopefully, after it's resolved and I get access to my account
Mhm.
back. But if you're freaking out about FitHammer not being online, I had some people reach out and like, dude, are you okay? Like, you didn't kill yourself. So,
Jeez.
no, everything is fine. Everything is great. Just got to suspend it. Working on getting back.
Hmm.
But it's been a bit of a stressful start to the week.
Yeah.
Other than
Uh,
that, it's pretty good.
yeah.
How about you? How's your week going?
My week's good. I don't have to deal with that stuff. But it
Yeah.
is still stressful to me because it's the Grimdark Gains account too. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So
pretty.
Grimdark Gains is connected to my account because we operate from United States,
Mm,
despite Eli living in Canada. So it's easier to make an account that's connected to the US, and I
mm,
just use my FitHammer account to open it, or my email, I should say, to open it. So unfortunately, that is down right now as well.
yeah.
Honestly, if this goes longer than a week, we might just open another account as a backup, so at least we can release content.
Hmm.
But hopefully, it's not the case. Hopefully, it
Yeah.
only takes 2 or 3 days to get it back.
Yeah. All things in
But yeah,
time.
all things in time.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have been trying to like be positive about it, and maybe it's like God telling me like, "Hey, you got to slow down and spend less time on social media."
Hmm.
So I have been trying to use it, think of it that way, and not spend as much time on the phone
Hmm.
today and yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's been helpful. I've been trying to focus on the positives of it
Hmm.
instead of just dreading on things I don't have control over.
That is good. Good perspective.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But you're moving this week, right?
Yep.
Dang,
On Thursday. So this
dang.
is the last podcast episode in this room.
Yeah.
Yep, got
How
the
are you feeling?
box right there.
Are you sad at all about leaving this place?
Maybe a little bit, but not really. It's cozy down here, but there's a lot of bugs. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
excited for there to be less bugs.
Why is there a lot of bugs there? Is it just like
It's
moist or?
underground, and this house isn't overly new. I guess.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's fair. That
yeah.
makes sense.
It's all right. It's all right.
Hmm.
I'm living, but yeah.
Hope you have less bugs.
Yeah, yeah. Me too. Me too. I sure hope so. But at least it's my house and I can like do stuff about it. So
Right, right. And this is a house that on your name you are buying,
yeah,
right? So
my
you can
only
like do
one.
things
Yeah.
to it, repaint it, do additions. That's awesome, dude. That feels
Yes.
so good.
Yes. Should be nice.
Yeah,
Should be
awesome.
nice. Yeah. How was your what were some of the good things in your week? How was the hobby? How was the
Yeah, sure,
exercise?
sure. Let's talk about some positives. So actually, I finally put some paint in the home gym. So hopefully by next time we talk, I'll have pictures of it all set up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm quite happy with the quality. The paint, because it's white right now, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
painting it black,
Mm-hmm.
which usually means you'll need like 2 or 3 layers. But actually, the
Mm.
paint I'm using is quite good, and I think
Nice.
I won't even need 2 layers. I'll just need to touch up a few spots.
Very nice.
So that's really good.
Very
So
nice.
yeah, that's pretty exciting. I got to work out with my friend, um, the workout gnome on Instagram. So check him
Mm-hmm.
out. He's just a great local guy. He was like a gnome
Nice.
hat and goes on hikes and does fitness things
Nice.
around this area. Great guy. But I worked out with him at his home gym, and that really inspired me to add some things to my gym.
Mm.
So you can tell it's very small. It's not as small as it looks, but it's still a
Mm.
pretty small gym. And he has green turf and a
Yeah.
sled there, just in that little space.
Yeah.
And honestly, I could create as much or even a little more space with a turf in my home gym. And I was thinking, why wouldn't I do that?
Hmm. That's pretty
So
cool.
I think I'll actually add a turf area. He had some awesome equipment. I'm not sure if you've seen, but I can't exactly explain it, but it's like a plate-loaded quad extension or a hamstring curl machine. Have you seen those?
Yeah, I have. Cool.
Yeah, and they're super cheap. Like
Yeah.
I think he said it was like $500 or something,
Hmm.
something ridiculously
Wow.
not expensive. and you can get an attachment for preacher curls there as well.
Dang.
So I got inspired for a few things to add to my home gym after the workout with him.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have my other friend Tyke there,
Mm-hmm.
who is jacked beyond belief.
Uh,
And guess how old he is?
uh, 21.
Dude, he's 19.
Oh man, you don't gotta
Dude,
tell
he's
me that.
19. He is like stronger than me in some exercises.
Holy
It's
cow,
ridiculous. He
crazy.
has the genetics and the hard work, obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he has those genetics for
Wow.
building muscle while also staying very, very lean. Like
Yeah.
I've never seen that guy put on almost any body fat, so it's
Jeez.
phenomenal.
Wow. Very cool.
But yeah, dude. Other than that, a good week of lifting. I made it
Dang.
to the gym 5 days this week. Was hoping for six, but I also went camping with
Mm.
friends for a day, so
Nice.
that's that took it away a little bit. How
Mm-hmm.
about you? I see you have some awesome pictures there of you lifting.
Yeah, a couple. Let me see. I went up to Calgary, to another city, to meet up with the bodybuilding coach and a bunch of his people. So,
Nice.
well, our team, kind of, I guess you could say, Team Radix. So that was fun. Went to a fancy schmancy gym. Realm Fitness is what it's called. It was pretty
Yeah,
cool. I
dude,
liked it a lot.
that's great.
Had a guy take pictures of all of us working out and stuff. It was a little sad. Me and the other guy had to go first, so we didn't have a pump, which kind of
Ah,
sucked.
dude.
But it's fine. We're gonna do more in the future, and I'll be leaner for them, which will be nice. So
Sure,
I'm looking forward to
sure.
that. Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. It was a cool gym. They have a posing room as well, so I got a nice like
Oh, that,
just
yeah.
little picture of me standing there with some random dude in the
For the
background.
pump, right?
Yeah, yeah, that was with the
Yeah,
pump,
yeah,
so that
you're
was
looking good.
nice.
You're looking good.
So yeah, lifting was quite good, and it was fun to
That's
hang
good,
out with
dude.
everyone.
Good. Yeah, everybody looks jacked, man.
Yeah, well, you can
That's
see
great.
Sky and Sarah just did a show the day before, so they had
That's
their
awesome.
bikinis and stuff, and
Yeah, yeah,
they were mogging us definitely. Sky is really
yeah.
jacked. The girl on the left, and then Adam's in the
Dude, it's
middle.
it's awesome. Like, cause everybody has their tan on, and you're just like pasty white.
Yeah, yeah. It was cool. It was cool. And it was cool to see them do their like posing and stuff. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you practice posing often?
Not as often as I should. I do still practice occasionally. When I get leaner though, I'll be practicing more. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
uh,
okay, dude.
it's not as much in the off season. I also feel significantly less flexible in the off season, so it's like kind of hard to do some of the some of the poses
Yeah,
correctly versus when I'm
that's fair.
super lean, especially like a side tricep when you have to like reach around your back and do all that stuff, and
Right.
you have a lot more mass on you, so it's kind of harder to navigate, and you have to make adjustments and stuff for that. So it's kind of not
Yeah,
even it's kind of worse to practice poses like that because you're making adjustments for things that won't be the same when you're
yeah.
leaner. So yeah.
Dude, just off topic of from you, like that guy in the picture where you're posing, his quads look ridiculous. Do you
uh-huh.
see those, man?
Uh, uh,
Like he
uh,
has calves look nice, and like there's some hamstrings there, but bro, like his quads, I don't think I've ever seen that quad dominant of a leg. That's ridiculous.
Probably shouldn't put him in the video. I'll keep him private.
All
But
right, all right, all right. Yeah.
some
Just
random guy
just
in his
believe
underwear.
there's a guy with just ridiculous quads.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Okay, but he's not gonna. We get to enjoy those pictures, but not
yes,
you guys.
yes. How was your hobby, sir?
Hobby's good. Hobby is good. I actually got to do a. Oh, I didn't actually add a picture of her, but I got to do a hobby session with Erin.
Mm,
Think
nice.
do not remember her Instagram now. If you go on my Instagram whenever it comes back and you look for Erin, I think it's like Erin Warhammer. Oh, Erin Skywalker is what it is.
Mm,
So Erin Skywalker, she has an Instagram account where she does a lot of hobby.
mm,
She actually has a really cool. I think you would appreciate it. I'm not sure if you've seen her stuff. She
mm.
does a very colorful Tau army.
Oh, very
So
nice.
it's very not bright. So it's not bright colors. So it's toned down, but very colorful. So she'll have like pinks and purples and blues and whites and beiges. So it's
Mm,
very like I don't know how to describe it, very calm colors. So it's
cool.
not like neon,
Yeah.
but it's like almost like I think you'd especially appreciate it because it's very gives a lot of Japanese color
Mm,
palette vibes.
nice.
with like pinks and whites
Yeah.
together. So it's a very, very cool army that she works on. And I just got to base pretty much all of my 1,000 points of vampire counts. I have a few
Mm-hmm.
more models that need their basing finished.
Yep.
But after that, I'll be able to prime them and
Mm.
hopefully start working on them.
So I see. I think I see a real Warhammer model in here. So this
There
Carib
is,
guy.
yeah, there's actually two real Warhammer
Oh.
models. One of them is an old 1995 or 1996. Let's see. 1995 model, so 2 years before I was born, of a skeleton standard bearer, which is going to be my battle
Ah.
standard bearer for the
Yeah,
army.
this guy. I see.
And then I believe this is Harlequin, which used to be a competitor for GW,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm using this little white guy with a scythe as well.
Nice. Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, some actual metal models, some actual models meant for
Yeah.
Warhammer.
Cool.
But other than that, yeah, it's all Zombicide stuff.
And Pippin in the background or somebody. One of the
Yeah,
hobbits.
so a lot of the models, because of the basing that I use, if the model is not perfectly flat and balanced, it will fall off. So I'm using some of those flat bases, which are my painting handles, right?
Mm-hmm.
For stability. So yeah, I have some
Hmm.
random hobbits and things
I
in the
see.
midst.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, one more thing I'll say with hobby. It's not anything I've done, but I am very excited for the Chaos Dwarves.
Yeah.
The
Pretty
Demon Smiths of
cool.
Harshut. I know some people are, hit or miss with models. As far as models, I like everything,
Mm-hmm.
with the exception of maybe the mechanical bull. I wish
Okay.
he was like a demonic bull or a flesh and
Uh-huh.
bone bull, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the classic Taurus that you have.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think it's very cool, and the models themselves are chef's kiss
They're
perfect.
quite
I
nice.
I think they're great.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you what, all of my dwarves will have beards.
Yep.
If you want to have beardless dwarves in your army, if you want to have ladies in your army, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I see my chaos dwarves all with those. It's such an iconic beard, the freaking
Yeah.
braided beard,
Yeah.
right? So all of my chaos dwarves will have beards, but yeah, I like all of it. I know apparently they released the lore, and I think they strayed from the lore a little bit. I haven't really looked into that yet.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as models themselves, in my opinion, they delivered.
Yep. No, they're nice. I like them a lot. I don't really play Sigmar, so I don't really care as
Right.
much, but they look good. I would have been more excited for an old world Chaos Dwarf
Yes.
release, personally,
Yeah.
but regardless, they're cool. It's cool that they exist still. Uh, yeah.
Yeah. The good news, you can 100% use everything for a Chaos
Yeah.
Dwarf army in
Yeah.
Old World.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is actually I'm planning to do, I should say, is to base them in a way that I can use them in Old World
Mm-hmm.
and AOS.
Mm-hmm.
So probably just like create some kind of a base platform, magnetize it, and then be able to put it on
Mm-hmm.
a circle base or a square base. And Chaos Dwarfs are a pretty expensive army in
Yeah.
Old World. So, a model might cost like 20 points, right?
Yeah.
Besides the goblins. So I really don't think you'll have to buy a ton more models for a 2,000 point army to
Mm.
convert it into the Old World army.
Oh, very nice. They
Yeah,
yeah, I do like them. They look like Sigmar models. They fit the
they
aesthetic
do.
of Sigmar. They don't really look like fantasy models, but that
Yeah,
they fit in Sigmar, so I can't really
right. They,
complain.
they are over detailed for fantasy models.
Mm-hmm. And
Fantasy
soft,
models are
I guess.
much more simple.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I do like them. They are cool. The whole release stream was actually good.
Hmm.
Usually, they're very hit or miss for Warhammer, so I was happy. The new
Yeah.
Votan stuff looks cool. I still don't really care for Votan that much, but their new
Right.
models are cool. I'm not gonna deny it. I like their stupid upside down artillery drill thing, and I like all the models that they came out with. Actually, I like the Doctor Robotnik guy.
Hmm.
The only thing I don't like that much is their HQ with the massive warglaive that there's makes no sense that he could ever use that. But whatever,
Sure,
it's
sure.
just a very generic model to me. Regardless, though, the other things are cool. The Necron kill team. I don't know if you saw that. I'm quite excited about that,
Yes. Yes,
and the
yes. The new
board as
starter box.
well. I'm gonna go
Hmm.
fitty fitty on that with my brother-in-law so that we can
Of
have
course you
the
will.
that terrain, and I'll have the Necrons. He has the Death Watch, and then I
Cool.
might see if I can just find STLs for that terrain because I don't want to buy 4 boxes of that to make a whole board. So
Yeah,
You know, because I don't actually play Kill Team. I would like to, but I haven't.
it's
I
great.
haven't ever
Great
played it.
game. Yeah,
Well, I did play it, I guess, once back in like seventh edition, but that was way different.
sure, sure.
Yeah.
And some Space Marines got love as well,
Oh
so
yeah,
that's
yeah,
pretty
they
cool.
exist.
The
Yes, they
Iron
do.
Hand, Salamanders, White Scars, what
Yep.
Imperial
Raven
Fists
Guard,
was
yeah,
that one?
Imperial Fists, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Very
yeah. So it's cool
forgettable.
to see them
Very
get some love.
forgettable. But the Raven Guard guy was cool. He was
Raven
actually a cool
Guard,
model.
yeah,
The rest of them were
yeah.
kind of just like whatever to me.
I like
Uh,
the Salamanders one, but it does
I
look
like
like every other
Volcaniston.
Salamanders hero.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the chapters that are not Ultramarines or Space Wolves or Blood Angels have very generic models, but it's
right.
whatever.
But they got models, so
Yeah, yeah.
can't complain too much.
And White Scar's character on a bike is cool. It would have been
Mhm.
nice if it was Corso Rokan, but it's like whatever. At least they have one now, and he looks
At
pretty
least they
neat.
have one. Yeah, at least we have
Yeah.
something.
Um, Ice, what's his name? Iceander. That might not be his name. The Imperial Fist guy just looks like a regular Terminator model with a different shield.
Yeah, yeah,
He's very boring. I'm not gonna lie. I like his old model better, but it's cool. It's cool.
yeah.
Real.
It's something.
Yeah. It would have been. It would be nice if the other Chaos Legions could get a character or a unit
Sure,
in this
sure.
year of
Well,
Chaos, but
maybe,
it's fine.
right?
Maybe yeah, maybe someday. We're running out of months for this year of Chaos though. Well, not really. I guess we're not that deep into it, but
Sure, sure. But
uh,
it's a good sign that they, at least paying attention to the fact that people also want some of those models.
yeah. And at least Chaos is getting love in all the other
Yeah,
stuff.
all the big
Uh,
factions. Yeah,
yeah, I mean, in like Sigmar and stuff. I mean,
of course.
40K
Yeah,
we got Emperor's Children, but yeah,
yeah.
they're my
Technically,
favorite.
Chaos Lord, right? So
Yeah,
those
yeah,
are that's a Chaos faction.
yeah, yeah. Well, exactly. Sigmar and Old World have been getting Chaos stuff. 40K had got only Emperor's Children, which
Yeah,
actually gave us less stuff because most of the units are no longer playable in that army other than the new things. So it's whatever. It's whatever. I
heartbreaking.
I'm waiting for my Alpha Legion sniper guy and my like Night Lords jump pack captain and all that stuff. Maybe
Yeah,
someday. Maybe in another decade. Whatever.
I would say within another decade.
Yeah, I would hope so. I actually thought they were gonna like pull a fast one like after they say bye bye, like reveal a new Primarch or something. I was kind of surprised they didn't. But I
I
guess
don't know.
Fulgrim
When was
recently
Fulgrim
came out.
revealed?
I don't know. He
Yeah,
came out a couple months ago though, like to
yeah. So
buy.
it's a little bit too soon, I feel like.
Yeah.
But maybe next reveal.
Maybe we'll get
Yeah,
Lehman Russ. That'd be cool.
be pretty cool. Would make
Uh,
sense given
yeah,
the updated
yeah.
Space Wolves.
The combat patrols were as usual, uh, lame. But
Yeah,
especially the Iron
yeah,
Hands one. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you saw it. It's like 10 dudes and 2 turrets,
yeah.
and
They have a turret, which I don't know if I
it's
don't think I've ever
very.
seen anybody use
I
turrets.
would not want to pay $190 for that. But no
Yeah,
combat patrols released nowadays are ever going to like be good
sure,
because they're never
sure,
going to be as good of a deal as what they were 1 or 2 years ago. So I'll
sure.
probably
Which is
just never
unfortunate.
be excited about the new combat patrol stuff, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
yeah,
It's fine. At least it's something, I guess. You can have, I mean, it's all just boxes of Primaris Space Marines painted in different colors. There's no like actual chapter specific thing in any of them, except for the White Scars. If you're a White Scars player, then you're screwed because you can't buy multiple of these boxes and get full value because they put the named character inside of it. So
right, right. I'll just go
yeah,
on eBay and sell it or something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways, though, back to positives. Was
yeah.
that all your hobby for the
No, no, let's complain some more, Eli. Let's complain some more.
mm,
That is all my hobby. Not a ton this week.
mm,
I guess a small life update is I did have a friend move move some wood for his roof that he got,
fun?
and it's a picture of me just not flexing at all, just carrying it, uh,
Uh-huh.
just holding it. It was pretty light actually. The
Mm-hmm.
whole thing was super easy because I lift all the time. No, it was super heavy. Some
Uh,
of those things were ridiculously heavy. It was
yeah,
like
moving wood is
having
tough
two people was
sometimes.
barely enough to get it
Yeah,
all done.
yeah.
But that's all. That's all my updates. I
Nice.
see you got a game in.
I did. I got 2 games in. It was
Dude,
a pretty
look at
decent week
that.
for hobby, actually. We played a Middle Earth free for all game, five
Oh, heck
player,
yeah.
only heroes free for all. It was very fun. There's this system called Chaos and Arda. It's a deck of cards that you just draw. Everyone draws three cards, and you have a bunch of random objectives to achieve throughout the game, and you just draw more as
That's
you achieve
awesome.
them. So it's really fun. I brought Fellowship, the entire Fellowship minus Gandalf. My friend Inea brought Necromancer. Braden borrowed Inea's elves. Misha brought the White Council, or like the
Nice.
Banishing. I don't remember what they're called, but it's the White Council. And then
Yeah,
friend Ilya brought the three trolls, and it was quite fun.
dude, that's
I
fun.
uh, I drew really lucky objectives, and I won by quite a lot because I kept getting like shoot like kill X amount of things in the or sorry kill something in the shooting phase or deal the
Right.
most wounds in the shooting phase. So Legolas probably got half of
Legolas,
my
yeah.
points, and it was mean, but the necromancer list has a bunch of like one wound wraith models that respawn, so I was kind of just farming those one wound models for the whole game to get points. uh but it was
Nice.
fun. It was quite a lot of fun. I got like a stand still for a turn objective, so I just didn't move, or like don't do a wound, so I
Sure.
just didn't do anything. But it's really fun. It was
Sure.
that game. The game system's really good. And then
Everything is painted looks like on the board as well.
yeah. Most of these models are not. Aeneas models are the Necromancer and the Elves, and then everything else is Ilias. I was just borrowing his
Okay.
Fellowship because they're all painted.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah,
I was like, they look pretty good, even from what I see on the
yeah.
picture.
Ilia's pretty good at painting, so
Yeah.
this is his terrain, his models, everything. The other game though was quite exciting. We filmed our first 40K battle report for the soon-to-be Paradise channel, for
Dude,
the
that's
battle report
great.
channel. So that's exciting. We was Necrons
Yeah,
versus Imperial Guard. You can see my Necron Lord here facing
I do
down
see that.
Commander Pask and two units of guardsmen that are quite wounded. They're missing a lot of men in those pictures because I've killed a lot of them. And then the other picture is just the end of the game. It's quite fun. I won't spoil the whole game, I guess, because like
Okay.
gonna put it on YouTube eventually. But it
Yeah,
was fun. The
sure.
dynasties did well. So did the Imperial Guardsmen. It was actually a really close game. A lot of back and forth. So it's fun. We were playing sixth edition, so that was epic.
Oh, cool.
Nice like
Okay. I was
1,000 point
wondering.
sixth edition
Yeah.
game. Yeah, we're gonna try and get in plenty of Old Hammer on the channel as well, because like we don't actually play 10th edition very much, so the 10th gameplay will not be that great. But
Sure, sure.
there will be
You get a
10th
bunch of
edition
guys in the
games.
comments commenting that you get every rule wrong.
Well, yeah, exactly. We're like that we're playing suboptimally, but yeah,
Right, right,
uh,
right.
we're gonna try to do that. There will be 10th edition games. We'll play Lord of the Rings on it, and maybe even Bolt Action.
Heck yeah.
It was fun.
Good. Old
I
world.
yeah, Old World actually. I played Company of Heroes yesterday, which is a World War II like Dawn of War game. It's made by the same people who made Dawn of War 2. It's basically just Dawn of War 2 but World War 2.
Sweet.
Pretty fun. Pretty fun. It was definitely the AI was a lot better than the Dawn of War 2. It's a newer game, I think.
Yeah,
Uh
sure.
but yeah, so that was cool. That was cool.
Dude, I love playing games when AI just makes an obviously stupid decision. You prepare. I was playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3 yesterday, and I'm like playing the game, and AI is set on uh, think hard, which is
Mm,
like hard is basically it's trying as hard as you are,
yeah.
right? And then like really difficult is like it's trying it's no trying you have like less resource, whatever. So anyway, and I'm preparing for like I'm like, oh wow, that's a good move. I don't have a hero in this town, and he's gonna get it, and he's gonna
Mm.
win. And then I prepare for it. I get like send a bunch of resources there for the next turn. And it just goes the other direction. I'm like,
uh
that was weird.
yep.
So I love when AI just makes obviously stupid choices.
Mm, yeah.
Anyway,
Should we get into it?
let's get into it. Okay, so the topic is top five protein, carb, and fat sources, the best ones in each macronutrient.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start with an obvious one. We'll start with protein. And number one, I have a feeling we're going to agree, is red meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So red meat, very highly bioavailable, probably top four options of all foods out there. It is very high in iron, right? So if you have any kind of iron deficiency, if you're a woman, eat lots of red meat. It is high in B12, like most animal source of protein. Surprisingly good source of zinc. In preparation
Mm-hmm.
for this, I actually I was looking at the zinc needs and how much a good serving provides, and it's like 20-25% of your daily
Mm.
zinc needs
Wow.
just from a serving of red meat. And
Nice.
zinc deficiency is not uncommon. right? I think it's top five mineral deficiencies,
Mm.
and it tastes good.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
tastes so good.
it does.
Low fat tastes good. High fat tastes incredible, right?
Yep.
Red meat is awesome.
Hmm.
What are your thoughts on red meat?
No, I agree. It has lots of vitamins, lots of
Yep.
everything. Very good for you. Easy to get calories in if you're bulking. You can just have one serving a day if you're cutting and still get benefits.
Yep.
Nothing.
Or just get super lean,
Yeah,
right?
and there's a large variety of it. There's beef. There's steak.
Mhm.
You could count salmon if you want to, I guess.
Lamb,
Yep.
bison, right? If you really want to go fancy.
Hmm.
So yeah. Do you just buy regular like corn fed, which is just what it usually is if it's not advertised to be grass fed,
Hmm.
or do you try to get grass
Uh,
fed?
Pretty much all the beef here is grass fed. Uh,
Oh,
we
no
have,
way,
yeah.
dude.
The
Freaking
Alberta
Canadian.
has the one
What the
thing,
heck?
one good. Well, there's plenty of good things about Alberta. I actually like this place, but we have good beef. We have very good beef. It's pretty much all grass fed.
Dang,
It's
dude. That's why you're so jacked. It's all the
yeah.
grass fed beef you're eating.
We have
Yeah,
a lot of
so
beef, and it also means that ground beef and steak is relatively affordable, which is nice.
right. Right. And also, like, usually grass-fed beef is leaner when you compare it to corn-fed, obviously, to
Hmm.
grain-fed beef.
Hmm.
Grain-fed beef is fattier, so it's often
Interesting.
tastier.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, most beef raised in the States is grain-fed,
Hmm.
which is, if you're trying to be healthy or unfortunate, because it is fattier and it is more inflammatory than
Hmm.
grass-fed. So if you have a chance, get grass-fed beef, but it can, in the States, be more expensive. So you have to
Huh.
take that into consideration. I did not know that it's all grass-fed
Well,
in there. That's
mostly.
great.
Yeah.
Mostly, sure, sure. That's dope. That's super good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one I have on the list, and these are not in the order of best to worst, is just top five, is eggs and egg whites.
Mm-hmm.
And here's why. They are highly bioavailable as well. I think it's actually slightly higher than red meat. For the longest time, it was the highest bioavailability protein we knew of until we found like whey protein and stuff. But a bunch of the bioavailability testing things we have are actually based on the egg bioavailability. That's why some proteins that we've discovered later are not eggs 100%, because we said eggs 100%. That's pretty interesting.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, many ways to enjoy them. They are nutrient dense, choline, which is really good performance for cardiovascular activity, vitamin D, and once again, B12.
Yep.
So, eggs.
Yeah. No, eggs are great. I would recommend having eggs every week, if not every day. Honestly, like just
Bro.
one or two eggs a day, hard boiled, sunny side up, scrambled, whatever. You can make them a million ways. You can put them with a lot of different dishes.
Mhm.
Just plain good.
Yeah.
Don't season them while you're cooking them,
Oh, you don't?
because
You don't?
it's no, because
Why is that?
it messes with it. It destroys the like the salt destroys the proteins in it or something while they're raw. Or, I don't know. I don't remember, but just that's like a common cooking like recommendation.
Mm.
Just
I
to not
wonder if
do
it
it.
messes up with like how it cooks.
Yeah, it does. I think.
'Cause it's kind of a liquid when it cooks, and I think if you add salt, it like heats up faster, I think,
Mm,
right?
I
So
don't know.
maybe.
I just know that many times I've seen to not cook it with the
Really?
seasoning. Put the seasoning on
Never heard
afterwards.
of it. That's
Uh,
interesting.
but I like eggs. Scrambled eggs are great. All eggs are great. You can put it on
Dude,
like rice and meat, just like a runny egg on rice and meat's
oh
really
my
good.
goodness. Leftovers. You have some leftovers, and just for
Hmm.
breakfast, you can just make your leftovers plus eggs on top.
Yeah,
So easy.
yeah,
So easy. It's such an easy way to get extra calories too if you're bulking.
yeah.
I remember for a period I was bulking, I was trying to do it on a budget, and I would just eat a dozen eggs a day.
Yep, yep, yep.
Have you done that?
Classic. I've done very similar things. Yes.
Yeah. Just
Uh,
like no carton a day. That's it.
yeah, yeah. Love me eggs. Love me eggs.
Good. Good. All right, next one I put on the list is Greek yogurt. And here is why. It is very versatile. So if you're trying to bulk, you can get 12% Greek yogurt. If you're trying to cut, you can get non-fat or lower fat.
Hmm.
It is quite filling. It also has things that a lot of other protein sources we discussed don't have, which is probiotics, right? So really good for
Yeah,
your gut. So if you're bulking, probiotics are super helpful because you just, your poops can be affected. So
yeah.
having something that helps with digestion is awesome. It has a bit of calcium, which is great, naturally found in dairy. And yeah, it's just super versatile. You can bake with it. You can have it by itself.
Hmm.
You can use it instead of sour cream for
Yeah,
like more savory
that's great.
recipes.
Always great.
Yeah. So Greek yogurt, It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I agree. It's just it's a good source of dairy and it's easy to get. It's not too expensive depending on what you
Not
get.
too
You
expensive.
can buy high fat and low fat, and flavored and unflavored, and
Yeah.
yeah, if
Yep.
you can put it on any meat meal pretty much. If you have
Yeah.
like taco seasoning and or like
Yeah.
paprika stuff like that, red spices, more like leaning towards Mexican type stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
It's really good on any meat with rice or burrito or taco
Yeah.
or any food dish with meat in it. It's decent on it if you use it as sour cream and use those
Yep.
spices, cumins, even yeah, just good. You can
It's a
put it
great
in
hack.
chili. Yeah,
Yeah. Such a easy way to get you a protein goal. Like if you struggle with protein goal, put it with your savory dish.
yeah,
Done.
yeah,
And then sweet, have sweet Greek yogurt. It's more versatile than people think because I think a lot of people just like, oh, Greek yogurt, you just eat it by itself. I'm like, no,
mm,
no, no. You have a lot of options with it.
yeah, yeah. It's a really easy way just to add 10 grams of protein to a meal.
Yeah,
So
super easy. In America, we like our ranch, right? So what you could do is get the dry ranch powder,
mm.
add it to Greek yogurt. Now you have a like a ranch dip.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
pretty good.
something.
All right, next one is kind of an obvious one, but it's chicken.
Hmm.
So chicken is one of the cheapest source of animal muscle you're going to get most places, usually much cheaper than red meat, while still giving you as much protein, right? It's not quite as nutrient dense, so you're not getting all the iron and but as far as protein, you're getting that. There's options you have for lower and higher calorie. So chicken breast, lower calorie,
Hmm.
wings and drumsticks are going to be higher calorie. If you're trying to put weight on or it fits your macros, chicken skin is awesome. I
Yeah.
think it tastes good when you cook it right, and it still has a little bit of protein while having a lot of fat. And there's just so many recipes you can do with it.
Yeah, yeah. It is
So,
good. It's just simple as that. You can get in lots of different kind. If you want more calories, you can get chicken thighs. Chicken legs are dirt cheap, so I really
so
like
cheap.
those. But actually, red meat's actually cheaper than chicken is where I live,
No way,
because we have an
bro. I just need to
abundance.
move to Canada, apparently. Holy
Well,
crap.
the chicken's kind of expensive to be fair. So, but
That's crazy. So in America, I've never been in a store where, and I look all the time, it's like, hey, what's, but chicken is just consistently always
uh,
cheaper than red meat. Bro, having red meat be cheaper than chicken is awesome.
it's quite nice. Not as nice for cutting, but for bulking, it's really
Sure,
nice. Yeah,
sure. Right, right.
yeah.
Yeah, usually in the States, like, even when I'm cutting, I don't, unless I go deep, is I'll get skinless chicken thighs.
Mm,
And they usually are super cheap, like a big old pack. Sometimes I'll even get two of them, and they're very inexpensive.
wow, very nice, very nice,
Yeah.
and they're tasty, very tasty.
Tasty. Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah,
So easy to cook too. I
yeah.
just, I just throw them in the oven, put a bunch of seasonings on top, throw them in the oven, get.
Mm. Do your grocery stores have rotisserie chickens? Yeah, those
Yes,
are classic.
yes, a hack
Usually,
right there.
usually not overly expensive either. Like,
Not super expensive.
yeah,
Not. I mean, it's just chicken, right? So
mm,
it's very very simple.
yeah, they're like 12
Sometimes
ish
cheaper than
dollars
buying
around
chicken.
here. Yeah, they're like 12 around $12 here. I bought one the other day because I didn't really have anything. I bought
Yeah,
one and it lasted my wife and I like 3 days. I think it
yeah,
gave us like probably a total of 8 meals.
yeah.
Uh, to be fair, I'm cutting right now. If I was bulking it, that
Sure,
might be
sure.
cut in half, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
still like
yeah.
it's a decent deal. So and
Bro,
it's
I've
tasty.
I've had times when I was traveling and maybe I didn't have as much money at the time. I would just buy rotisserie chicken and
Yep,
just eat half of it.
yep.
That was my meal.
I have eaten an entire one before.
I
That
believe it.
has occurred. But
I'm not surprised at all.
yeah.
Awesome. All right, the last one that I have for my top five and is whey protein.
Hmm.
So it's not a whole food per se, right? So it's not something you're going to find in nature naturally, but it is one, if not the most highly bioavailable protein that we've discovered, right? That
Hmm.
we've looked at. It's super high bioavailability. It's super affordable. Now you
Yeah.
can get expensive one as well, but it is kind of the go-to whey protein powder.
Hmm.
So it's super affordable if you look at the right options. And there is a lot of options,
Hmm.
right? There's ones that taste like strawberry, taste like peanut butter cups, taste like orange juice, taste like Gatorade, right? There's clear options, milky options. There's option to have more calories, more carbs, less carbs. So it is just so much variety. It can be very inexpensive, I honestly think it is probably the cheapest option if you're looking at dollar per protein
Oh yeah.
if you buy in bulk.
Definitely, definitely.
So
I love whey protein. I put
yeah.
it in my cream of wheat or rice, whatever. As I've said before, it's
Yes.
versatile. It's an easy way
Yes.
to get your protein in if you have a higher calorie meal elsewhere and don't have enough calories for a regular
Yep.
meal. It's convenient.
Great.
It's cheap.
Just great.
It's nice.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Is
I
there
agree.
any options that you would take out and replace with something else of those five?
Uh, Take out and replace, maybe not, but just to put in well, red meat, chicken, eggs, whey protein.
Greek
Is
yogurt.
it Greek yogurt? Okay. Uh, hmm, hmm.
These are top five, right? So, like, in your opinion, is there
Yeah,
something that you would replace with top five?
yeah. Probably not because I don't. This is I eat all of these already, so I'd be kind of hypocritical to say that I've replaced one of
Sure.
these. But
Sure.
to be fair, if I had the resources to do so, I would eat things like salmon every
Yes.
day.
Yes.
But that could also fit into the fats category.
Okay.
To be fair, if I
You're
had the
onto something.
resources for it, I would probably replace the Greek yogurt with fish, like salmon, like fatty
Yeah.
fish,
Really?
because yeah, it's hard to replace the other ones. I may make chicken. I guess chicken could also be replaced, but I want to keep the red meat. I'd want
Right.
to keep the whey protein just because I like it. To be fair, I guess if we're being realistic, if I had the resources to do this, I wouldn't be having whey protein. I would have the fish instead. That seems more
Oh, I see that.
beneficial. That
I
seems more
see that.
beneficial to eat.
Yeah.
As far as cost, uh, cost for resource goes, the whey protein's better. But if you have a
Hmm.
lot of money and you can afford fancy things like salmon, I'd rather be eating a salmon every day than eating a scoop of whey protein every day, just for the health benefits and this is good for you. Could probably
Yeah.
replace the chicken with that as well. The
Right.
probiotics from the yogurt is nice and definitely good
Right.
to have, so maybe I wouldn't replace it, but
I could see the whey protein. Yeah, I think personally I still wouldn't, but I could see it. And the reason I won't is because it's so convenient. Like
yeah,
especially if you're cutting, I would rather have like two scoops of clear whey protein like in a drink,
yeah,
add some
yeah,
seltzer water, it tastes good instead of like eating salmon. So,
yeah,
but salmon is. Yeah, I was actually considering where would I put
mm,
seafood. I didn't have space
yeah,
for it in protein.
yeah. But it's
All
good.
right.
I would.
Yeah.
You could also eat it raw if you buy nice stuff, which is why I would want it to
Oh,
be
salmon.
fancy.
I
Yeah,
see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's actually a good
because
point.
then I
And
could
it's
just
delicious, by the way. Like
like yeah,
salmon is
I
so
could
good.
just buy sushi rice and like you don't even have to put it together. I could just, like it may be sacrilegious, but I could just have a handful of rice, put a salmon on, it, and then put it in my
Yeah.
mouth and call it a day,
Yeah,
and it would
that's
taste
sushi,
good.
right?
Like,
Yeah. No,
yeah,
that's awesome.
I think I actually sorry, I think I actually like raw
Okay.
salmon more than cooked salmon. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Good.
I don't even remember the
Good.
last time I had cooked salmon, but it's hard to cook correctly also.
You almost have to
So
like smoke it because like smoked
mm,
salmon is great, but yeah,
yeah,
raw salmon when it's fresh and delicious, yeah, it can be
mm,
really good.
mm,
You said something just a second ago. You mentioned salmon on rice,
mm.
which takes us neatly into the next category, which is
Mhm,
carbs.
mhm,
And the first one I put on the list is rice.
mhm.
And here's why. And these are the things that I would recommend to most people, right? So take into consideration convenience, things people are used to, and price. Rice is so cheap.
Yeah,
It's so cheap. It's tasty. It's easy to digest. It is hypoallergenic. It's super easy. Like if you have any kind of intolerances or allergies, tolerate rice. It is incredible for bulking. You can still utilize it when cutting unless you go super duper deep. Mm. And it's just great. If
mhm,
you, I mean, I personally always stick to white rice.
yep,
If you don't have digestion issues and you get extra fiber, brown rice is fine.
mhm,
So yeah, rice is just good.
yeah. I agree. I'm a rice fan. It's pretty hard to not like.
Simple
I don't
as.
think I've ever met anyone who doesn't like rice because it's just rice. Like,
It's just
what
so
the
good.
heck?
It's just so plain. It takes on the flavor of whatever you add to
Yep.
it.
It's
Just great.
easy to eat, easy to digest. It's hard to
Yeah.
get full on rice. Uh,
Yes.
Gives you energy decently well.
Good, great pre-workout. Like you could eat white rice half an hour before workout, and you'll digest.
Yep.
You won't feel full,
Yep.
right? You'll have a good workout.
You can have it with basically any meal ever.
Any, literally.
So
Eggs, chicken, fish, seafood,
yep,
pork, spam. Have
yeah.
you seen that? People eat spam with rice.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
not me, not
anyway,
me.
so that's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
Next one would be potatoes.
Yep.
So this is our cutting alternative to rice. I would say regular or sweet potatoes are great. There's have slightly different nutrient profile, but carbs and fiber are very similar. They are high fiber, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they are more filling. They also are nutrient dense. Like rice is just a blank sheet of
Yeah.
paper. Potatoes do have things like potassium in there and some other nutrients and
Mm-hmm.
fiber,
Mm-hmm.
and also more water content. So it's also more filling that way. And they taste good.
Yeah.
There's a ton of ways to prepare them. You could prepare them with a ton of oil if you're bulking.
Mm-hmm.
You can prepare them with basically no oil
Yeah.
or very little, like a spray, if you are cutting.
Mm-hmm. They're decent in the air fryer, and then you need no
Yeah,
oil at all, which is nice.
yeah.
So yeah, I love
You can
potatoes.
literally bake it with
Yeah.
nothing. You can have
Yeah.
a baked potato too.
I'd almost put potatoes in the number one spot personally. I just
Yeah,
think rice is nice because it's so convenient, and you can put it in the
yeah.
rice cooker and then it's done. Whereas potatoes can take a long time to cook if you're not putting them in the
Yes.
microwave. And I'd
Yeah.
rather not put them in the microwave personally.
Yeah, it doesn't cook the same. It's like becomes super starchy and falls apart in
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, but no, potatoes are great. I think they're like the number one most like satiating food per calorie or something like that. And
In
they're
the study
also
that where they did that, in the
yeah,
study they didn't have every single food, right?
yeah,
But there was a study, I know what you're talking about, and it looked at a bunch of foods and it found that per calorie they were most satiating. So
mm,
they're great. People hate on potatoes for no reason. I think
I
it's
don't
the
think
low
they're
carb
good, but
mentality still.
yeah,
And it's like potatoes are fattening. I'm like, in what world are they
yeah,
fattening?
like
What are
rice
you
is
talking
more fattening than this. Like
about? Right.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
filling. You don't have to eat a lot. They're a super food, whatever term.
Sure.
But
Very nutrient
they're
dense
very
food,
nutrient
yeah.
dense. More potassium than banana. So
Yeah, more yes, 100%. Yeah, that's great. I forgot about that.
just very good for you.
Okay.
Should eat potatoes.
Yes, sir. Next one I have is oats.
Mm,
Here's why. So oats are high in soluble fiber, so they're high in fiber that keeps you full.
mm,
They also, primarily because of the soluble fiber, but they have been shown to lower cholesterol when eaten consistently. They are super cheap, probably as cheap as rice.
mm-hmm,
They taste good. There's a good balance between, so like if you have rice digesting and potatoes are slow digesting, I would put like in.
mm,
So it's not super fast digesting, but it's also not super digesting or not as slow as potatoes. So it's a nice in between. Uh, it has a little bit of protein, actually. It has
mm-hmm,
more protein than potatoes, definitely
yeah,
more than rice. Not that it's great quality protein, but we'll take it when we have.
mm-hmm,
And it mixes great with protein powder.
yeah,
It's a very classic recipe. Protein powder, maybe some fruit, berries. A very classic bodybuilder style recipe.
yep, yep. I agree. I haven't had oats in a while, to be
Oh,
fair,
really?
but I do like
Yeah,
them.
I have them all the time.
They're easy to mess up, and then they're either too sloppy or too
Oh,
just
sure. I see what you
dry.
mean.
But they're good. Yeah, I don't really have them often, but I'm not a hater by any means. I certainly like oats, and they are a good source of carbs. So
Yeah. Do you
yeah,
do more like cream of rice for your
yeah,
porridge, you said?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Which also is just rice.
yeah.
So it also works.
I've heard before, like a long time ago, that oats have something in them that makes you sleepy. I don't know what it was,
Never heard
but
that. I
yeah,
will
I'm just throwing that
I'm
out
gonna
there,
make
I
a note and
guess.
look into that. That is very interesting.
Hmm.
I bet it was somebody like, oh, it's carbs and carbs make you sleepy.
uh, uh,
I'll look into that, but I've never heard that.
mm,
Interesting.
hmm.
Have you seen that interview? It was like a marathon runner and he just like ran a race, won the marathon. Like it was world level stage,
Mm,
and he like had oats before his running, and it's like
mm.
it's his superfood that he goes to.
Huh, cool.
I don't know. I just feel like people like to hate on carbs, and I feel like oats were hit recently for being
Hmm.
bad. Like they're
Really?
not bad.
Huh. You
Yeah.
can also make stuff with them, put them in
Mhm.
parfaits, and make those little peanut butter balls that people like.
Yeah.
That I wish
Yeah.
I could eat, but if I made them, I would eat 1,000 calories of them in one sitting. So
Big bulk maybe, but
yeah,
other than that, yeah,
yeah.
nothing.
The protein peanut butter balls are a psyop. They're totally a psyop. It's
They're
like
not. They don't have that much protein.
uh,
You
they're
can't put
high
enough protein powder in them
calories.
to make
Like it's
super high
100
calorie.
calories or something this freaking big. Like come
Yeah,
on,
yeah. They're delicious though.
they're really
Like
good.
my goodness. But it's just candy. It's just candy. You put chocolate chips in them, peanut butter.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just a
yeah.
treat.
Seriously.
Oh, goodness. Anyway, the next one I put is fruit.
Mm,
And it's super vague, right? Because there's so many different fruits in there. But honestly, unless you have like fructose intolerance, there is no fruit you're going to eat that's bad for you.
yeah.
And then there's a lot of fruit, kind of like some of the protein. There's fruit that's going to be better for bulking, like bananas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe grapes, just higher sugar, higher calorie. And there's fruit that's going to be better for cutting, like fruit, like berries.
Yeah, yeah.
But super versatile, super nutrient dense, obviously. Very filling because they're all high fiber. It satisfies a sweet tooth,
Yep.
right? So if you have a sweet tooth, no, there's no way you're gonna eat like a 10 apples in one sitting,
Yeah.
but you could
Yeah.
easily eat like a half a gallon of ice cream.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what's your
Fruit's great. No,
thoughts on fruit?
fruit's great. I agree. Not much to say really. It's you can mix it in with your stuff, have it on the side. It's good to have fruit with your red meat because of the fiber and stuff. So
Oh, interesting.
nice little thing.
Also, vitamin C
Yeah.
because it has vitamin C. It helps with
Yeah.
the iron absorption.
I
Very
I
good.
I personally think eating fruit is more important than eating vegetables. And I think you can get a
Why would you
lot
say that?
of I think you can get a lot of the vitamins and stuff from vegetables pretty easily, just from pills even. And
Hmm.
I like fruit. I like fruit.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
vegetables are
It's
also
easier to eat. It's
yeah,
easier
it's
to eat
easier
fruit
to
than
eat.
vegetables.
And
Yeah, yeah.
fruits are generally easier on your digestive system as well than vegetables are. Uh, generally, I would say.
Yeah. I think yes, if you eat them raw,
Yep.
like raw fruit versus raw vegetables, vegetables can be much easier to digest.
Yeah.
I eat most of my vegetables like really well cooked,
Mm,
so
yeah.
for that reason actually. So yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, raw and yeah, fruit you don't have to cook either. You
Yeah.
can just like oh chop up my apple and eat.
Yep.
With vegetables, usually you have to do something to them.
The only issue with fruit is that it's expensive. Generally,
It can
uh,
be. It can
I
be.
I can only buy frozen fruit and bananas around here because like a
Really?
little. Well, I could buy other things, but I don't want to
Sure,
because
sure. Are you poor? Like, no, I'm just kidding.
because like 100 grams of I don't know, let's say raspberries is like $4 or more around here, and
100
that's
grams,
like
that's nothing. That's like putting on
yeah,
your
that's like two
Greek
meals
yogurt.
maybe.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's
that
very
blows.
expensive. Um, but frozen stuff is cheap,
Frozen is good.
so it's
Yeah.
not quite
As
as
nutrient dense, by
great,
the
but
way.
it's
Like,
yeah, it's fine.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, in the States, we are lucky because we'll get seasonal fruit very often.
mm,
So I don't decide what fruit I buy. I just show up and see what's the cheapest,
yeah,
and I buy lots of it.
yeah,
Like recently, cantaloupes are in season, so I'm like, oh, hey, $1 for a cantaloupe, done.
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
simple as that.
yeah. We don't quite get that stuff, but well, things like
Right.
apples.
Yeah.
A bag of apples will probably cost just as much as a little freaking box of berries. So
Right. Right. So buy things
just
in
pick and
season,
choose.
unless you have lots of money, then do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay. The last one for carbs is might be controversial. Just hear me out on this one. Okay. I put bread.
Mm, I figured.
Here's why.
I figured it'd be bread.
You figured? Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah.
And the reason for it is not that it's the easiest to digest, not that it's the lowest calorie, nothing, none of those. It's just super convenient.
Yep.
Like it's gonna be a little awkward to get your rice, cold rice and chicken and broccoli and open them in a coffee shop and start eating them, right? Or between classes,
Mm-hmm.
or after your gym session, You can. I've done that. I do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you can easily take a sandwich,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And then with breads, you have options that are like 150 calories a slice.
Mm-hmm.
You have options that are 35 calories a slice.
Yep.
At least in the States, sounds like we have it in Canada as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a whole lot of nutritional benefit, maybe a little bit of fiber. It is sometimes fortified with like B12 and other junk. But really, you're not eating it for health benefits, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You're eating it for convenience, and it's just carbs. It's
Yep.
just carbs.
Yep.
If you have indigestion with gluten, don't eat it. But in my opinion, it makes the list of top 5 because it's so convenient and allows you to hit your daily goal without going out and having something to buy something and then going on diet
Yeah.
or tracking.
Yep. I agree. It's easy.
Oh,
You can buy fancy ones if you want. You can buy Ezekiel bread if you want and whatnot.
yeah, yeah.
Or you can just have white bread. Probably not very good for you, but it's fine. Like if you're having
Honestly,
2 slices of white bread with
yeah.
honey and peanut butter for a pre-workout, that's Definitely
It's
not
great.
going to kill you. Your body's going to use all that sugar anyways. So
Right. It's you have to pay attention to how you tolerate it, right? Because in the States we also do have like phosphates and stuff they add to it.
mm,
So some people are sensitive, so I understand that. So it's like fruit. If you have intolerance to it, don't eat it, right?
yeah,
Some people are fructose sensitive, don't eat it. Some people are gluten sensitive, phosphate sensitive, don't eat it.
yeah,
Eat rice,
yeah,
right? Eat potatoes. But if you don't have sensitivities, like I don't, it's so convenient. Yesterday I was in a coffee shop meeting a friend and I was working for a little bit. A sandwich
yeah, yep,
done.
yep. And you can put any meat on it. Doesn't have to be like actual sandwich meat. You can just cut up chicken
Yeah.
and put it on it,
And
and
you can literally put anything you
and
want.
sauce and
Like
all that
literally just
mayonnaise.
anything you
Oh,
want in between bread, done.
yep, it's good. I will say, I could eat like the like actual garbage white bread. I could eat that stuff like candy. That is like
Yeah.
actual candy.
Yeah. That's
But
that's, that's interesting. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
if you can buy it from
we
like the
have,
bakery at the store, I think that's
oh my goodness. Oh, make it yourself.
yeah.
Right. Make it yourself. You have full control of what's going in there. It's gonna probably spoil much faster, but hey, at least you're getting good quality bread.
Mm-hmm.
So rice, potatoes, oats, fruit, bread
Yep.
is what I would say my top five is.
Yep.
Would you change or replace anything?
Probably not. I like cream of wheat and cream of rice, but that's still the same as rice. And
Yeah.
cream of wheat is just wheat, I guess. I don't
Bread.
know, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Good.
no, I think that's good. I'd put pasta up there for bulking. I'd replace the bread with
Yeah.
pasta if you're bulking.
That's
But
a good, I like pasta, yeah. For bulking is good. And also, like as long as you have gluten, it's so easy on your stomach,
yeah,
right? It's
yeah,
just white bread basically in
yeah.
pasta form.
But it pretty much only has a place for bulking. So
Yeah, they do make like low carb pastas. They have lentil pastas as well, which is just
yeah,
beans in
if you
pasta
want to,
shape.
yeah,
Yeah, but those can be so like
yeah,
when I eat them,
yeah,
it's so hard on my stomach,
yeah,
bro. Like
and
I
like,
I feel bad to go to the gym.
and you're paying more. You're literally paying more money for less. Like you're
Yeah,
paying an upcharge to eat less calories and nutrients. It's
yeah,
kind of ludicrous in concept,
yeah. And it's
but
not a very high quality protein either, so you have to like mix it with some chicken
yeah.
or something
Have
like
you
that.
have you ever tried those like weird 0 calorie or almost 0 calorie like clear noodle things?
No, but I've heard people have them. How have you
I
tried them?
a long time ago. I only vaguely remember the experience. They taste like nothing.
Like water.
Unsurprisingly, yeah, they're like pretty much just water. I don't even remember what they're made out of,
Yeah.
uh, but it's weird. And again, it's expensive. You're paying a lot of money
Right.
for nothing. Like literally
Especially when
nothing.
it's, yeah, yeah, I don't love that. If you don't have insensitivities with bean and lentil based stuff, I think actually that pasta is fine because it's not
Mm-hmm.
0 calories. It
Mm-hmm.
has a lot of fiber, has a little bit of protein,
Yep.
has some carbs still. But yeah, pay attention to how you feel because like my digestion is
Yep.
goes
Yep.
nuclear
Yeah.
when I eat that.
I would consider replacing bread with beans actually. Beans and
If you
because
tolerate
there's
them,
a pretty good source of carbs as well with extra nutrients
yeah,
in them. So
yeah, fiber, a little bit of protein. That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, especially if you're helpful because they're pretty filling.
yeah.
But I will say, like a lot of people just don't. I mean, there's a reason it's called the musical,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's you have to be careful with
Yeah.
beans and lentils in
Yep.
general.
Yep. All right.
Awesome. All right, let's cover fat. So not as many options, right? So honestly, there's only a few options that actually make sense.
Mm.
And I'll start with a common healthy fat. It's extra virgin olive oil,
Yeah.
right? Now, fat, I want to throw a disclaimer, is not something you need to eat a lot of, right? So unless you're bulking, you really don't need. And if you're cutting, it is something you probably want to cut down on
Mm-hmm.
because it's so nutrient dense and it's not very filling by itself,
Yeah.
right? The example I like to make is like, would you rather have like a chicken and a half, 1.5 chicken breast, or 2 tablespoons of olive oil,
Yeah.
which is going to be more filling, right?
Yeah.
But extra virgin olive oil is great, part of Mediterranean diet. It is anti-inflammatory. It has some antioxidants in there, good for brain health, good for joint health. It's a staple healthy oil that's undisputedly a healthy product. So
Mm-hmm.
simple as that.
Yep. Yep. I don't have it often because it is very expensive, and I just have butter, but it is really
Right.
good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how about we go to butter then?
Yeah.
So butter and ghee is on the list,
Yep.
and it is better for higher heat cooking, right? So I personally use both. If I don't have something in high heat, I'll use olive oil,
Mm.
and if I cook something in higher heat, butter.
Mm.
I don't use ghee because it's expensive, but if you have the option to buy ghee, it's just clarified butter, easier to digest.
Yep. I
And
I actually have ghee because it usually goes on
you have
sale,
ghee,
so I just
right? Because you
buy
have
it.
freaking cows forever
Yeah,
in
it's
Canada up there.
yep. Yep.
But butter and ghee, high quality butter, grass fed butter, or if you buy grass fed butter and ghee, have something called CLA, conjugated linoleic acid, and it's kind of, if you follow the health news, it's been kind of the big thing of why we need to switch from seed oils to that
Mm.
because it is very healthy. It's anti-inflammatory and may,
Can you
but
repeat
regular
that?
butter probably is not going to have a whole lot of it. It has to be grass fed butter.
Do you want to repeat that last part? It's anti-inflammatory and something,
Anti-inflammatory,
and you said something
and
else.
it's good for your immune system.
Okay, there you go. You
Yeah.
just cut out. That's all. Okay,
Oh, my
very
bad.
good. Very good.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I agree. It's great. You can cook with it. Makes things taste good.
yeah,
There's
delicious,
it's
very,
just
very
good for
delicious.
you. Like I don't know, butter got a lot of hate. Butter's
It did.
quite good for you. It's better for you than margarine, that's for sure. So
Yeah. And all of this is in context of reasonable amount of calories,
yeah,
right?
don't be
Any
eating
of
a whole
those things
block a
could be
day,
bad. Right,
but
right. And I think that's where a lot of badness came from is like people cook their eggs in like a half a block or a quarter block of butter. Okay, of
Mhm.
course. Well, you're just eating a ton of calories.
Yeah,
That's why it's
yeah.
bad. But no, butter is totally fine. Um, olive oil is great. Next one I have on the list is nuts and seeds.
Mhm.
And the reason for it is they're just, they're healthy poly and monounsaturated fats. They have fiber in there. They are very vitamin and mineral dense. But don't be fooled. Not a good source of protein,
No, no.
right? People say peanut butter a good source of protein. Nuts are a good source of protein. They're not.
They're being a little
Low
goofy.
quality protein,
Yeah,
primarily fat,
yeah.
but
Yep.
delicious. And if you're maintaining or bulking, awesome option to get your calories,
Yeah.
fats, and
Yep. And you could always just put a spoonful of peanut butter in pretty much any of your sweeter meals. So,
yeah,
and it's a good thing to do. Even when you're deep in a cut, you should still be having some fats. So, even at the end
yeah,
of
yeah,
prep, I was still having like a little quarter tablespoon of peanut butter every day. We'd never cut
sure.
out fats entirely.
You should never cut out fats
So,
entirely. Like
especially for
anybody
women.
ever,
So,
especially for women, but anybody. Like you should never go anywhere close to 10% or lower,
yeah.
right? Like keep your intake at least 10%. And by the way, like you don't have to pay attention to it unless you somehow cut all fat out of your diet.
Hmm.
You are gonna get enough fat. But if you do like only protein and only carbs somehow, like
Yeah.
say you
No,
only do
no
chicken
fat
breast and
diet is
rice,
very bad. So,
oh my goodness, do not. You will die.
yeah.
You
That,
will die.
that's like a
Don't do it.
I don't know 60s 70s type of thing to
Right.
follow. If even
Right.
I don't know the date, but you get the idea.
I remember I had a client who came to me and she was like low energy diet. She was,
No, you
I'm
you just
like, what
cut
are you
out for
doing?
you cut out for like half of that.
Ah,
You
dang
cut
it.
out after you said low energy.
So, lady was not eating any fat, added fat back to her diet. She felt it.
Okay.
I saw her like 3 times total and she was fine.
Well, oh, very nice. Yeah,
All
nuts are
right.
good. Nuts are good.
Let's power through before the mic cuts out again.
Uh,
Is we have next one is another animal fat. Is here's where I put the fatty fish.
mm, yeah.
All right. So salmon, mackerel, sardines, like mahi mahi,
Mm,
for all the reasons that Ela already mentioned. Very good for you, good for your joints, good for your brain, good for your heart health, lowers cholesterol. It's just great.
yep. And if you can't afford to eat it, buy omega-3 fish oil pills. It's good enough.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You have to eat a serving of fish at least twice a week to
Mm,
get enough omega 3s for all the benefits associated with them. If not, take a vitamin omega 3 supplement daily.
yep. Yep. Our beef is cheap, but we are landlocked, so the fish is not
Right.
cheap.
Right. Right. So in that case, fish oil is just as good.
Yeah.
Really.
Yep.
Okay. Last one I have on the list for fat, and really, the main reason I added is out of good fat is avocado.
Mm, yep.
If you like avocados, they are great. They actually have a surprising amount of fiber. So
Mm,
even though they are calorie dense, you're still getting a lot of fiber. So you're getting some fats there. It's a simple way to add calories if you like them, right? You can throw them on a salad, on a hot meal, on a sandwich, on toast, and you can make dips with it, right? Guacamole. So if you like it, it can be really good. You can get them seasonally as well. So sometimes seasonally they'll be cheap.
mm,
The fats, I believe it's monounsaturated, but don't quote me on that. So it is once again very good for heart health and cholesterol.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never forget the avocado toast trend.
Yeah.
We were, yeah.
Yeah.
That's still a
And
thing. I think people still like that stuff. I mean, it is good.
yeah,
I'm not gonna
it is
go
good.
pay $15 at a restaurant to eat it because
Right.
I'm not
Right.
insane. But
And avocados are still mostly fat. So keep in mind, it's not like calorie food.
Hmm.
It's actually quite a calorie dense food, but
Yeah,
very healthy.
yeah, very good.
Yeah. Is there anything you would change about the fats? So olive oil, nut seeds, butter, ghee, avocados, and fatty fish.
I think that pretty much covers everything that I would eat personally.
I think that's most fats anyway. Because like, what else is there? Like seed oils and
Cheese.
canola
I'd say I
oils.
don't know if we said
Oh,
cheese.
cheese. Yeah.
Cheese is high up there for me. I love cheese. Tastes really good. It's really good for you. Dairy in general is good, but I guess we already have butter. But you
Right.
can have a lot more cheese than you can have butter, and you're gonna get a lot more
Right.
calcium and stuff from eating the cheese. So
Honestly, cheese is great because it's so versatile.
yeah,
Because you can get low fat or even non-fat cheese, which, by the way, if you cook it, is okay by itself. Awful.
yeah,
But like that's just protein.
yeah.
Non-fat cheese is literally just like it has more protein than Greek yogurt would have.
Mm, yeah.
So non-fat cheese can be awesome, and then fatty cheese is just fine. You get some calcium. Yeah, that's actually I think I still prefer avocados, but I would be pretty close to replacing avocados with just
Interesting.
good cheese
Interesting.
toasters.
I
Yeah.
love cheese. I actually, weirdly enough, nachos are not even that bad of a meal when you think about it. It's just like
Explain.
if you buy nice enough chips, like not garbage food, like tortilla chips, cheese, and meat, and vegetables. That's not
I
that
don't know,
bad. Not
dude.
if you're
Because
cutting. It's not a cutting
tortilla
meal.
chips are deep fried, so
Yeah, I mean,
like
come
you're.
on.
I think if you're bulking, they're great. I think if they're
Yeah,
bulking, they're all
I'm just like
red meat,
as far
cheese.
as like those kind of meals go, I feel like those are. It's really not that bad of a meal.
Sure,
You're
sure.
getting a lot of stuff. You're getting carbs, fats, and protein, and half like
I
more than
see what
half.
you mean. I see.
Most of them are
It's
good.
relatively balanced. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know if I ever thought of them
yeah.
as like a healthier meal, but that's funny. I know. You know what I don't think is unhealthy is wings.
Yeah,
Like you can
yeah.
get them naked, so they're not like drenched in sauce. They're still
Mm,
super high calorie, but you get a ton of protein from
yeah, yeah.
this.
I like wings, even if they are drenched in sauce. It's not even
Yeah,
that
if you're
bad.
bulky.
If you're only having the wings and not extra stuff, then still
Yeah.
not even that
Yeah,
bad.
I usually get a ton of vegetables on the side as well. I'm like double
Mm,
or triple the carrots and celery dip
nice.
if I'm like trying to eat relatively healthy, and
Yeah.
that's a really good option.
Mm,
Yeah. But in general, eating out, you're gonna get a lot of salt, and you're just
yeah.
gonna eat higher portion, bigger portion.
Yeah.
So be
Yeah.
wise with it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, dude. Well, there's the top 5 protein, carbs, and fats.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you would add to that?
Uh, if you're bulking and you want all three of these things, milk is pretty good. I don't
Love that.
really drink milk often personally, but just because I like to eat food, and so like if I drink milk, it's just like too many calories already.
Yeah,
And milk around here has a lot of like sugar and stuff in it, so it's also
sure.
like,
Have you ever done or heard of the GOMAD diet?
yeah, of course. I've never done
Have you
it,
done it,
but if I've
dude?
certainly heard of it. Maybe that could be our first food
First
challenge.
diet, bro. I don't. I break out when I have so much dairy, so I don't think I'll be doing that one, bro. I'll be my face is just gonna be covered in
Oh
pimples.
man, milk's also
Uh,
expensive. It's like $6 or $7 for a gallon of milk around here.
yeah. You know what
So,
we could do if I got the lactose-free one? I would be down for it because I think
mm,
it's the lactose that makes my
oh.
skin break out.
If you listen this far, we're gonna start eventually doing some fun challenges. So comment below what diet you might want to see us do, or like fitness challenge in general.
Yeah.
Also,
Heck yeah.
thanks for watching this far.
Thanks, guys. If you made it this far, you're a true champion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. If you're ready to start your health and fitness journey, go to grimdarkgains.com for an 8-week Nerds Complete Guide to Fitness. You can find Eli at Deadlifts for the Dark Gods and myself at fit_hammer on Instagram and YouTube.
Hopefully.
You can find a link to Grimdark Gains Discord on our Instagram at Grimdark Gains or our personal Instagram accounts. Thank you, and until next time, stay Warhammer strong.
Thanks for watching. Love you guys.
Bye.